Fields of Miller Fields here in Raleigh, here at North Carolina State University. Second half is underway. And Columbus with a 21-point lead. Rob Adams takes the footy out of the middle. That was a very ugly-looking handball, but it was effective to Stork McClure with another possession. Handballs it into the middle. He is stricken this possession. That's going to be... Did he not have it? No, he did. That's going to be a clean tackle and a free kick. And a great job there by the newcomer in Ty Simmons, who I've been impressed with doing the defensive work, but the kick out to the near side is turned over. And so another turnover, another one to Matt Linsenmeyer, who had a kick late in the first half, had a goal late in the first half. This one will be from about 40 meters out at about a 45-degree angle. With Peterson on the mark, that's going to die in the square. It won't even make the square. It's off the hands of Mike Matera. And the ball is going out of bounds, but advantageous to the Demons as they will get it about 15 meters around from their target. As the ball comes back into play. It's advantageous to the Jackaroos. We're going to do this all over again. Jackaroos are heading towards the left of the camera here. The ball comes spinning back into play. Up in the air, knocked forward again. It bounds around past Devine. Simpson is in there. Handball is in the middle, over the hands of Newton, considering how tall that boy is. That's a pretty big ask as they shovel it on. Adams bustles through past Calvert-Jones. He picks it up and kicks for goal. That looked pretty good, but it's straight off to the right. And it's going out on the full, and in fact, it hasn't done good at all. So, ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a free kick. Peterson from the back pocket. That one is, did that go out of right on the full? No, it's a mark. Just came over to that late, and then the kick up there by Wood. It's a long kick. And now Boston will have a sortie inside 50. Kick for goal. It's going to go in short. Nice job by Columbus defensively. That one might have been high on Calvert-Jones. No, play on. As Brent Bagley was collared a little bit, but the umpire had no problem with that. The ball rolls out of bounds. It's nurdled out for a boundary throw-in. 2.5 minutes gone here in the second half. This first game of the Eastern Regional Tournament. Brian Barish with you. Goran James on camera. Ball comes spinning back into play. And Simpson out of the back, and here they come the other way. Put out in front of Thornbury. Handballs it up on that far side. Knocked down. Ball came loose. They wanted a call. They were saying that the ball went out of bounds, and in fact it is. Matera had picked it up, but they're going to call that one all the way back. It'll be a boundary throw-in. Throw-in will come directly across from us. Ball comes spinning back into play. McClure, another hit out. But this time, it's to the advantage of Boston, but that's going to be a free kick. And it's going to be a free kick to Columbus. Couldn't tell because they were pointing in the opposite direction. It'll be a free kick to Hamilton. In Aussie rules football, they generally point to the same side of the defensive side as opposed to most to the offensive side. There's a kick for goal. That one looks pretty good, but it's in fact responsible for a behind. They score the half. It goes to Columbus. 4-5-29 on the Visit Raleigh scoreboard. With a 22-point lead over Boston. We're 1-1-7. Peterson's kicking from the near side is marked. Hampshire still in the ruck. He's going to hug the corridor, and in fact, he was playing with fire, and he gets burned on that one as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a free kick for out on the full. So, free kick to Clyde Simpson and the Columbus Jackaroos as that one is played into the middle. Goes up the near side, Simpson gets it back, nice mark over the top. Hold the play up on the near side. Skips in front of Calvert-Jones. He is claimed, ball goes to ground. grass wrestling. Handballed by Peterson, a little 1-2 do-si-do as he went with Galston. Now it's fumbled up the corridor. Johnston was there. The ball went out of bounds. Bounds rate throwing. Boston starting to push forward a little bit. Ball comes back in the play. Knocked the ground. That one is kicked back in the other direction. Up high, looking for Matera. Went to ground. Hampshire was claimed, and I believe that's going to come back and be a high contact. Or do they play on? I heard the whistle, but Simpson, or rather that is Simmons coming back in the other direction. Boston trying to get it out now. Handballs it in, and then that one's soccered off the ground by Newton, number 48. Kicked in, up high, knocked down. A couple of guys went flying, pushed to the ground. Boston trying to search for a goal here, just throwing that one onto the right. It's up in the air, play on, that didn't go 15 anyway. And then handballed out by Hamilton, but it's turned over. They go all the way back looking for Calvert Jones, but it's picked up on the run. And then he's claimed that's got to be holding the ball, and it is. Free kick to Matera. And actually, now they give it to Hampshire. Hampshire out to the near side, punch free. Kept in by Boston. Thrown down. Dangerously close to the boundary line. That's out on the full. And that one, I thought we were going to lose that one into the woods. On the outer side here at Miller Fields. And then a quick kick in by Peterson. And it's Mark. Nice diving Mark. So Matt Wood, who had a chance a little bit earlier. From the corner. Be about an 80-degree angle. The kick is up on the way. This one's going to be close. And it's a goal. Well, that was impressive. Nice goal by Matty Wood. The Demons needed that one on the Raleigh scoreboard. It's back to 16 points. Columbus, 4-5-29. Boston, 2-1-13. As Wood joins the score sheet alongside P.J. Devine. Rob Adams is the only multiple goal scorer in the game. He has 2 for Columbus. Don't forget, if you want to check out everything going on in the USAFL, follow us online, USAFL.com. Facebook is facebook.com/USAFL, and on Twitter at USAFL1997. And remember, we'll have wall-to-wall coverage of the 2017 AFL International Cup, August 5th to 23rd, 5th to 19th in Melbourne. USA Freedom women's team, the USA Liberty touring side for the women, as well as the USA Revolution men's team, as they look to be crowned International Cup champions with over 20 other countries competing. So that'll be big, and we have a number of players on this ground that will be participating in that tournament for the USA as Courtney Hayes knocks it forward for Boston. Picked up by Bagley. Got it to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Bagley as he was sort of a last resort. Just got it off. It's a grubber. Some shepherd work going in. There's Simmons. Handballs it in. Again for Brandis. He turns it over. Oh, thrown great take now by Bagley. It stayed in. That is still in play. It looks from here. Ramo couldn't pick it up. It's like again, the grease watermelon effect, and then Korea throws that one on, almost flanked by Hampshire. Boom! Big hit on Matera, but they're able to clear it out, and a big hit by Rob Adams, and now there's a little bit. I was afraid that was a little bit of negativity there, but there's a kick by Simpson! Clyde Simpson! That is the captain's goal. 5-5-35, and the Jackaroos wrest control back. what I was going to say there is it looked like Adams and Matera, they were like slapping each other on the back there and thought that was going to start something, but in point of fact, that was almost respectful, and at least that's the way I'd see it from here. Sort of like a game recognizing game situation. We're about the halfway point. We've lost the clock here because my phone has overheated. That's how hot it is here in Raleigh. I'll tell you what, it makes you appreciate the weather in Little Rock a couple of weeks ago. Newton gave the ball off out of the middle, and then being taken down was McCarthy. So free kick to Columbus. He'll go in short. Adams is a nice rising mark. Adams is on the short list for the International Cup roster. We'll probably see him with the Revo Tour in Europe next season. He goes in short, and wide open is Hamilton, also in the Revo system. So Boston again beginning to lose their men here. And here is Hamilton from 13 meters out. Dan Hamilton connects. And Columbus pushes farther away. First goal for Hamilton. He becomes the 5th Jackaroo on the score sheet on the Visit Raleigh scoreboard. 6-5, 41. Boston 2-1, 13. It is 28 points. I think it's fair to say that Columbus would say this is probably a little bit more even than the matchup that they had in Boston, where they were sure that they lost by 122 points. So that I don't think is reflective of the true effort of that day. And of course, you can see that game on Stateside Footy TV, one of our broadcast partners. Picked up, handballed up high, goes in short. Leadston out of the back for Columbus, and he's taken down. Ball in that forward pocket. Well, these teams are going to be playing 3 games in this heat. So they mark it out to the near side looking for Brandis. We're also under a thunderstorm watch, which we anticipate will be a little bit later on this afternoon. So we're trying to squeeze the games in as close as we can for that between now and then. Hamilton stays with it, makes a man miss, has 2 bounces, handballs it up to the near side. Here's Faria, kicks that one in. It's a 2-on-2, but Simmons with a nice over-the-shoulder mark. Ty Simmons has been very impressive in his debut, and his brother Marshawn up front as they handball it out of the back to Johnson, but that one is turned over. That was Pedersen who turned it over. That's a straight kick, and that's a nice goal by Rob Adams. That's his 3rd, and Columbus may have salted this one away. Columbus 7-5. That's 47. 2-1, 13 for Boston. We get towards the back end of the second half. Here in Raleigh, North Carolina, here on the campus of Miller Fields. If you're watching this game, we hope you'll watch some of the others that we have here, including the women's game, including the women's arm of the 2 teams here, the Columbus Jackaroos and the Boston Lady Demons.
Hey, Dorian?
Yeah.
I'm Keith, the VP of the Eagles. We're set to play North Carolina. I'm at New York at 11, and instead of warming up, I've been trying to track you down. They cherry-picked the U.S. national team players to fill in for them.
Long kick. Now
Which
when it's marked in short.
we're not gonna. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be something done about
top.
that.
Okay.
So
Looking in the middle here. Here's that one, a
Fine,
left-footed kick by.
What does he look like?
That one screwed through from Fleming. Is it there?
Maybe through top on.
Yes, it is. Judging by the reaction of Gardner, as he thought that the ball was touched, but in point of fact, it is through for a goal. So Fleming with his first.
Okay, I lost it. Thank you.
And that takes them
Yeah,
on
Boston will
to
know where he is.
3-1-19. And that cuts it to back to a 28-point lead. Back in the middle again here as we roll on. 7-5. That's 47 to 3-1-19 Columbus, but it's good to see Boston get up here in the second half. They had their chances in the first half, but we're seeing them be a little bit more efficient as the ball comes back into the middle. We're setting up here. Again, that's Sean Burbank in the ruck now, taking over for Hamsar. Punch forward to Devine, who has a goal in this game. Marked. Fleming, almost taken. Then goes to ground by the defender there for Columbus. They're going to get it out. Going to find Joniak, but it bounces off his hands. Kicked out to the near side, and that will find the boundary line and will go out of bounds for a boundary throw-in right about center field. Columbus, as we mentioned, ranked number 11 in the USAFL top 20 poll. Boston ranked up there as well as Devine couldn't get it. Ball goes to ground, and balled out. Simpson tries to pick it up. He ends up paddling it as a turnover as Joniak. He turns it over to Adams. Picked up in the middle of the ground. That's tackled by Garofalo, and that's going to be holding the ball. Manny Garofalo, one of the veterans of this Boston team, veteran Americans, out to the near side, of the far side, looking for Peterson. Peterson can't get to it. Ball still in dispute. They're calling it's going out of bounds, and finally they'll call it. They don't have a boundary umpire over there, or at least they don't have one with a whistle. So that's the way to see the delay. Meanwhile, the ball comes spinning back into play. McClure taps it down nicely. Boy, it's going to be fun watching him in Melbourne as Garofalo up on the near side. Bounces out, picked up by Columbus, chasing him down. Just got it off. It's a worm-burning, finger-breaking mongrel kick. It's going to head to the pocket. Simmons and his brother collide there. Ty able to get it in short, looking for Calvert Jones, or rather that's Joniak. But the ball is going out of bounds. It's a boundary throw-in as Joniak heroically tried to save it, but couldn't. The ball goes out of bounds. Visit Raleigh scoreboard score check. Columbus Jackaroos 7-5-47. It's the Demons, Boston Demons 3-1-19. Brian Barish with you alongside George James on camera. In the opening game here in Division I, the Eastern Regional Tournament here from Miller Fields in North Carolina State University. Adams able to get it away through the hands of Simmons. Did a good job of cleaning up by Johnston. And another nice mark, juggling catch. And he had Linsenmeyer. He goes into the middle and it's marked by McClure. McClure with a goal and a score sheet. There was a pretty long goal too from about 55 meters out. This one will be from some distance as well. He is going back probably about 20 meters off the mark. I think there's more distance between him and the man on the mark and the man on the mark in the goal. But in any event, here is McClure's kick. It looks good off the boot, and it is another goal for the Columbus Jackaroos. That's two for McClure. They go on to 8-5-53. Boston 3-1-19. Ball comes back into the middle. We have another game going on the field to our left. That is Division II, the Philadelphia Hawks and the Baltimore Washington B side. Their A side are playing a little later on. Here's Adams. Adams with a big kick for a goal, but it's just off to the side. Well, Rob Adams has been up and about. That takes them on to 8-6. That's 54. That's on the Visit Raleigh scoreboard, 3-1-19. And the Jacks have put this game to bed. Boston still playing difficult. They're still playing tough. Out to the near side. That stays in play. Up on the near side as picked up by Columbus. As Bagley is taken down, and I believe that's going to be a free kick. And Boston with the free kick. That one bounces in. It's picked off by Fisher, and that is that. Full time at the football in Game 1 of Division I. as the Columbus Jackaroos have run out victors and have done so convincingly over it, as we mentioned, a game but overmatched Boston team here in this opening game. The final score on the Visit Raleigh scoreboard, it's the Columbus Jackaroos 8-6-54. The Boston Demons 3-1-19. Quick rundown of the goal scorers for Columbus. Adams 3, McCord 2, Hamilton, Lindsay-Mayer, and Simpson with 1. Devine, Fleming, and Wood for the Demons. That'll do it for this game. Again, check out all the other ones on USAFL.com as the Eastern Regional rolls on. Till then, this is Brian Barish. It's goodbye for now.